Module 1 in UCSP talks about the nature and goals of anthropology, sociology, and political science. Here we have the following objectives. Number 1, you need to define the following terminologies: A. Anthropology, B. Sociology, C. Political science. Second, identify the various perspectives of anthropology, sociology, and political science. The last one, explain the various perspectives of anthropology, sociology, and political science. Anthropology relates to sociology. It always describes human behavior, and human societies around the world. It is a comparative science that examines all societies. The term anthropology means the scientific study of human or human beings. This means that anthropology is the scientific study of human beings. This includes the very existence of human being, the cyclical process of their existence, how thus this existence affects to all living and non-living creations, the human survival from the first heartbeat up to this very moment. The next one is sociology. Sociology is the study of human social relationships and institutions. It's always been a part of sociology how our society becomes stable. Our society is at its peak of progress. Let's try to focus about what we are experiencing right now in this pandemic. Now, when COVID-19 arrived or struck, the pandemic creates a radical change or abrupt change. What are these changes? These changes also affects the lives of people radically. The nature of works primarily, the economy, the source of living, which also makes a difference, not only to the common people, but even those middle and upper classes. Further, we are trying our best to help minimize the effects of the pandemic. For example, before, we don't usually wear masks in going to the mall, but now we do. Kasi kung hindi, we cannot get those services we need para mabuhay, such as buying our essential needs, the basic needs like foods, shelter, and clothing. Another one is when admitting to the hospital. Before, you don't need to have a swab test to be admitted, but now, hospitals or some hospitals are requiring the patients to have swab testing. This as well created a radical changes to the nature of work of the health workers. But as a society, we are helping one another to survive and continue our very existence. Like for example, America, China, and Russia, these countries, these societies donated vaccines to the Philippines to help us survive in this time of difficulties. Good relationship. You have to remember that good relationship with these societies or countries also are necessary. Yes, it can also be political in nature, but if it is for the common good, then it should be done. The third one is political science. Political science is a social science. It is a discipline that deals with several aspects such as the study of state and government. Political science, we are all connected to politics. The question is, why should a student study political science? What good will it do him or her in later life? Will it help in getting a job? So, why do you need to study or talks about political science courses? Well, it is for education for citizenship. In answer, it should be made clear that the primary objectives of political science curriculum is education for citizenship. The preparation of students for careers in politics, law, teaching, civil service, and the foreign service is secondary to the task of equipping them to discharge the obligation of democratic citizenship, which grow constantly heavier in the modern world. Now let's proceed to anthropological perspectives. These are cultural relativism, fieldwork, human diversity, holism, biocultural focus. So we have the following examples when we talk about anthropological perspective. Number one, the environment issues of pollution. Second, the issues on health and medicine. The third one, the other issues related to human activities. The next one is sociological perspective. Introduces the discipline of sociology, including something about its history, theory and scientific methods, and what distinguishes it from other social science disciplines. So the features of sociological perspective are the following: social interaction and relationships, social context, social structure, social change, the significance of diversity and human variation, and the critical questioning character of sociology. The third perspective is on political science perspective. Political science is more focused than most social sciences. It sticks to the political arena and to the realm of politics. So when we talk about political science perspective, so what are the activities in our society or in our community that you can say that it is political in nature? So those were some of the political science perspective or the perspective of political science. Now, the next video lesson will be the origin of society. That is the supplemental lesson in UCSP. I will be uploading the origin of societies here in our GC. And please kindly answer the questions regarding our topic today, which is anthropology, sociology, political science, and its perspective. Thank you so much for listening. Mabuhay tayong lahat.